Now, Spain has announced on Monday that it will allow a ship carrying 629 migrants to dock in its port of Valencia. The rescue ship Aquarius has been in international waters now since picking up the migrant from a smuggler's vessel off the coast of Libya. Both Malta and Italy refused to let it dock in its port, saying they cannot cope with the migrants and refugees already on their soil. And it's unclear whether the rescue ship can make the 1,400 kilometers long journey to Valencia. Here's VOA's Zlatica Hoke.
The overcrowded ship has been floating in the Mediterranean Sea since Saturday. Aid workers said Monday they had enough food and water for a few days, but not enough space.
We have food and water enough to keep these people 2 to 3 days. But this is not what we wish, because it's overcrowded. People are sleeping in the deck. It is not comfortable at all. They are weak, tired, exhausted.
The Spanish government responded after both the European Union and the United Nations Refugee Agency appealed to the Mediterranean countries to allow disembarkation until the migrants' final destination is determined.
Let's remember that there are more than 123 children on the ship. There are reportedly people with very severe burns, people who are victims of torture and abuse.
The latest migrant crisis occurs as the southern European countries get overwhelmed by unending waves of migrants smuggled into the sea from the North African shores. Docking in Spain is only a temporary solution.
I don't
think the problem is Italy's or Spain's. It's not Greece's problem. The problem is Europe's. The decision needs to be put on the table of the European Council in a determined and strong manner with a sense of solidarity, meaning that we all can't look away while the problem is being resolved by whoever has it closer.
More than 600,000 migrants have reached Italy by boat in the past 5 years, and its new government is refusing to take in more.
Abbiamo chiesto un gesto di solidarietà da parte dell'Europa.
We asked Europe to share the burden of the migration emergency and not to leave us alone, as has happened over the past few years. This gesture goes in this direction, therefore I can't do anything else than thank the Spanish authorities who have accepted our invitation.
The European Union policy known as the Dublin Regulation stipulates that migrants seeking asylum in Europe must apply for it in the EU country where they first arrived. The regulation has put a heavy burden on Mediterranean nations such as Greece, Italy and Malta that are closest to the northern African shores. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.